All right, yo, look, I don't know what the heck is going on with this, but it was this young lady that said that she don't want to date a 35-year-old, which is fine, But if y'all would have seen the whole clip, like in the beginning, I had a conversation with her and we were starting off from like where she's from. Okay. By the end of it, I came back in and I let her finish. I came back in. She probably thought I was gone. I came back in and I was telling her, yo, you live in a neighborhood which it's a bunch of boring people, a bunch of boring old men. Like, who the fuck wants to be around that, right? So I want y'all to listen to this yourselves. And if you want to, if you like, leave a comment. All right.
Burnt out from life. Like if you an older dude, say you like 35, I don't know, 35, some shit. You've been doing the same fucking job, say you graduated college, okay, you like 23, right? You cool. You start working and all this shit. By the time you're 35, you've been in the same fucking job for like 10 plus years. Like your ass is fucking tired, like your back hurting. You probably got like fucking fungus on your toes, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Stinky balls, stinky armpits. You be sweating and shit. As soon as you fucking,
What?
what I'm saying, like 30 minutes into the fucking workday, and you over here sweating out your goddamn shirt. Fuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, man. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what the fuck was that, but I can speak for myself as a 35-year-old. Um, it depends on how you carry yourself. My body is in shape, okay? And I drink out of a mason jar. I know I don't have to do it anything. But I'm just saying that to tell you that I'm a person that works out. I eat healthy. I like to splurge on food sometimes. I like to eat me some pizza. But as by the time you hit 30, that's when a person should be telling themselves, especially if they already got enough of money and they doing good for themselves, they should already be already knowing that time is not to be played around with anymore. You know what I'm saying? And it's now time for you to take life very seriously and get yourself together. Y'all know what I'm talking about here. I'm not gonna stay here and beat around the bush with that. But I can understand where she's coming at, but like I said, it's where she's from. So the older people that's around where she's at, and I told them, I'm like, you must live in a very small damn town, you know? And I just looked at it like those men probably not even taking care of themselves where you at. You know what I mean? Because I live in the cities. I mean, in the city parts. Pardon me, y'all. I live in city parts. Like, I was born in Harlem, raised in the Bronx, came to North Carolina, stayed out there in the country for a while, and I seen people that was in their 30s that was just completely out of shape, and I'm like, yo, you like you in your 30s, bro. Like you 35 years old, and you look like shit. You know what I'm saying? You look like you about 50 right now. Me as a person that's 35 years old, like I said, there's other things that I can do to take care of myself. Pardon me. There's other things that I can do to take care of myself. But what I do know is that I look at myself now and I look at another 35-year-old and I say, what did you do to yourself? Y'all see where I'm going? Anyway, let's resume.
Again, stinking like onions. Like you just you know what I'm saying? Like you've been in the same job, like you tired of your job, like you come in every morning, fucking drink a cup of coffee, like you were literally like the average fucking man, like you have no more ambition because you're just like okay, like and I do like I support people that want career changes. Like I think that it's important.
So you're pretty much saying that people that's in their 30s, like these people don't have a good career. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Let me give you a little bit of background on her. That's one of the reasons why I did not want to let her name be shown on here. But I'm just gonna say this. Her name might pop up on here, by the way. Um, people that she's like 20 years old. She's 20 years old, right? And she don't know what it's like until she hit 30. Now, I love it when ladies talk like this because it shows to me that within time they're gonna have to look back on this and will not set accountability for what they said. Now you in that same position. Okay. Um, she look like she's doing well for herself though. But I do recommend her to just mess around with people in her age range. Because I want her to get a taste of that youth, I would say. You know what I'm saying? And within time, let's see what type of man she'll be dating when she's 30. You know what I mean? And during this time, women, that's when they completely out of their shell. When women start, I hate to say this, but really start hoeing or thotting. You know what I'm saying? So I do wish her the best, but let's carry on, man. I'm not just gonna jump out the window and labor her. You know what I mean? Like I said, I've been in her live stream before and she seemed like a very nice young lady, but let's carry on.
Like 10, 15 years in a career, like, I mean, fuck, like I'd be fucking tired as well. Like, especially if your job's very repetitive. That's like a very grueling thing in my opinion. But what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying this is all the time. Honestly, like, I'm kind of just funny. I'm kind of comedic in nature. So, but what I'm trying to say is, like, I've met a lot of older dudes. It's like, I just felt like, oh my God, he's just not fascinating to me. Okay, like, he's 35. Maybe he has a good job. He has a house. He has a dog. He walks his dog. He takes care of his dog. He cleans up his dog's shit.
Carry on.
He goes to work, he drinks coffee, he goes on, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like this routine. Like, for me, it's just boring.
Carry on. Carry on.
Whereas, like, someone younger might be like, okay, I'm going to school, I'm going to party. Like, there's a little bit more fucking fun shit to do. What's up, Eric? You
All
too
right.
young
Let me
trying
just
to
go
come
ahead and
on
wrap
if you
this
want
up.
to.
Let me wrap this up. We still ticking here? We still ticking. Okay. I'm just gonna say this, yo. I do like where she was coming at. I wish I would have recorded the whole thing from the top where y'all can see what exactly how this started, you know? And I'm just gonna say this, like I said before, that I do want her to date people that's in her age. You know what I'm saying? Um, and enjoy that. Like I want, and especially she's going to school herself, so I want her to, honestly, like I don't. How can I say this? I recommend women, from my own opinion, to date in their age range. You know what I'm saying? Now, the men that she's talking about is probably men like in her neighborhood is probably men that are blue collar workers. You know what I'm saying? There are men that are blue collar workers that's in their 30s that are running a business. Like the thing is that she don't my opinion from how I pick this up is that she don't consider herself as like a housewife or a woman that will be there and take care of the kids, take care of her dog, wash her dog, feed her dog. You know what I'm saying? As she was describing about a 35-year-old man. But I'll just say this, yo. Um, there are men that are in their 30s that have good paying jobs, and there are a lot of women that are all over them that is in their 20s. As a person that's my age, that's being 35 years old, I have young ladies chasing. I'm not gonna say chase me. I'll be capping, but I do have ladies that will love to engage in conversations with me, and we go out on dates. You know what I'm saying? And most likely there will be some type of sex exchange. You dig me? And like I said, I'm 35. The way I carry myself and the way I take care of myself shows to to women that's in their 20s, seeing how, and the crazy thing about it is that they don't even know that in my 30s until the question pops up, how old are you? And then once I tell them, they're just like, huh? Stop playing. I thought you was like 26. I'm like, no. You know what I'm saying? Last woman I dated, she was 23 years old. She's 24 now, and she'll be 25 during this month of October. But my ex girlfriend, she didn't know that, and within uh 2 or 3 months in our relationship, I told her because she popped the question, and I told her my age, but she still didn't leave me because the way I carry myself, and she like, why would you leave a older man that's in his 30s, you in your early 20s, and this man got his own place, got his own car, got a good job, and knows how to lay the pipe down like he's back in his fucking 20s. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're just gonna leave it like that, wrap it up. um if y'all like what y'all hear and y'all got some freaking comments, it's right down there below. I'm out of here.